Maybe, perhaps.
I only wish that death may protect us.
Whoa. Hey guys, it's Wyatt, and we've got a fun combo of Castorice and Acheron. These two work interestingly together. Who knows how good it's going to be, because this Zero Cycle versus Flame Reaver took everything out of me. I'm talking hours after hours on stream, so not only should you guys follow the Twitch and join the next live Zero Cycle sessions, but this one is just a pain. So let's break it down, get through how the hell it worked, and hopefully you guys like it. Hit that subscribe button, join the Discord, and let's go. So here we are. Now, a couple of things we got to pay attention to is, one, the healing that we're going to get from the MOC buff is very helpful, but Castorice's Dragon Pollux is also going to heal us when it dies, and it's going to make sure that we just don't die if we have the dragon up. So even if our characters are going to die, it's going to take 5 times the amount of damage to make sure our characters don't die. So here we're going to go ahead and use the ultimate on Tribby, get the ultimate field up, and then we're going to go ahead and skill on Zhao and then also use his skill. This is going to get us every single debuff for Acheron right before we use it. And here we want to basic every single time with Pollux. We really don't need the damage when it comes to Acheron. We're just going to take a beat here, wait until we get the 3rd stack of Quadrivalent Ascendance, and once he summons the 2 little mobs, go ahead and pop the ultimate. Going to go from 200, 400, 700, a 1.7, followed by a nice little Tribby follow. Here we're going to go ahead and basic. We want Zhao to finish. We need one more attack from Zhao, just so we can get his ultimate up, and I'll explain that why later. So here, Zhao is going to skill. As long as he gets hit, we're going to get the ultimate up, and we want to hold it until everything comes up. Now, normally, listen, this is going to be very important. So the damage that you deal to these adjacent mobs does not matter, but because E1 Tribby is a thing on my account here, it is going to record the amount of damage that we deal to everybody and deal it more to the main target. So it actually does matter using Zhao's ultimate to implant his Light Cone debuff on everybody. So now here we're going to go in with our Acheron at 98% crit rate. We've got the corner debuff from Zhao's Light Cone, which is very important here. Another 1.7. We managed to make our crits. Amazing. 27%. At this point, the Pollux is going to do a nice bounce attack at the end of this. This is its final turn, so we can't hold it even if we wanted to. Amazing. Okay, 0%. That means that its next action is going to come within the wave. That needs to happen within the cycle. If it doesn't, then we don't get enough damage to Castorice, and we can't summon her dragon again. And we also want it to enter its little infinite mode. So here, we want to go ahead and skill our skill, just to make sure we can sap, get some HP on Castorice. We get one more skill. We've pretty much used 0 enhanced skills this entire fight. Only sapping skills, which is very important. At this point, it doesn't matter all that much. The one thing that we do want to pay attention to, because the run died to this, very unfortunate, is that if any of these enemies are dead, that is one less attack the Flame Reaver will do. So if 4 are alive, if 5 are alive, that's how many extra swipes it's going to do, how much extra damage, equaling extra charge you're going to get for Castorice. So here, we're going to go ahead and skill just to make sure that we don't kill any of these shadows. We just want all 5 living. So we'll just go ahead and get the charge. Same thing with Acheron here. We can go ahead and skill, although we're already at 9 points. So it doesn't matter. If anything, we can actually just go ahead and basic the Flame Reaver, and that's going to be a little bit better. And then once the damage comes in, this is where we just hope and pray that all of our work was not for naught. Solid. 100% means we bring the dragon up. Maybe we actually could have killed one of those and only had 4 attacks, because he does heal himself when he absorbs his little summons. So here, all 5 are out. We've got the full ultimate on Acheron, as well as a max Dragon Blast. So let's see what we got here. That looks really cool with the squares inverting like that. Oh, bang. And is it enough? One final attack to finish the 0 cycle. Maybe, perhaps.
I only wish that death may protect us.
Whoa. Good stuff. So for the builds here, Castorice is on a day 1 build, so very rough. Just overall very rough. I don't want to talk about it too much. On her light cone, we're building up the Poet and the Bone Collector. This piece makes me want to cry, but it's okay. We'll fix it at some point. We got an E0 Castorice. For Tribby, she was built for DPS. A little bit weird because her crit rate is... Actually, her crit rate is good. She was on Eagle, but I believe she's now on Poet. With her light cone, it's very good crit damage buffs to everybody, which is very helpful because we don't get crit damage to a lot of things. As for the E1 true damage, very, very helpful for this boss. The 0 cycle wouldn't have been possible without it. As for Zhao, 175, a ton of effect hit rate to make sure that he can land those corners with only 1 try. Very important. Just a mix match of speed. And this E1 we unlocked to get a breakpoint, but after I realized that it actually almost did nothing because we're so saturated in damage percent that the effect is actually very little that you end up seeing. As for Acheron, she was about 2% under 100 crit rate. Kind of sad, but it's okay. She did manage to make her crits, which is all that matters on the Pioneer and the Izumo. And Acheron is E2, or else this team wouldn't have really worked because we only have 1 Nihility anyways. But yeah, the crit rate's very nice. Anyways, a very fun, wacky, off-meta combo of Castorice and Acheron. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Join the Discord, by the way. Adios.